just wanted to get a reminder out about that. So, good morning. And let's go ahead and stand up, get near your chair, and let's start marching it out. And pick those feet up off the ground. And swing those arms. Get those arms moving opposite the leg. And let's get those heels out. Point your toes to the ceiling. And palms are up. And we're going to reach and pull. Spread your fingers, make a fist. And squeeze. 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 So squeeze, make a fist. Also squeeze those back muscles. Bring in the elbows back. Squeeze. And breathe. One more. And march it out. And let's march for 3. 1, 2, 3. Step touch. 1, 2, 3. Step touch. 1, 2, 3. Whoop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I had to get my feet right. 1, 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, I'm not with it today. Just march and step touch in the other direction. And just march it out. March it wide. Well, that one was a disaster. And march it in. March it wide. March it in. And march it wide. March it in. One more time, march it wide. And reach overhead, reach all the way. I want you stretching, feeling that stretch down your side. Get the arms moving as well. Reaching, lengthen those arms all the way through the fingertips and to the corners. And breathe. Keep tapping your toe. That helps to stretch out the front of your shins. Works the ankles. And last one, march it out. Hands up, palms forward. And we're going to kick and push. Kick. Kick it out. Push it out. Push. So again, when you do something with purpose, I want you to feel it in the arms. You should feel the tension, feel the muscles tighten, the muscles are contracting. Push. And of course, when you bring those arms back, you're squeezing those back muscles together. Kick, kick. And breathe. Last one. March it out. Deep breath in and out. We haven't practiced our step overs and step unders for a while. Let's start with that right leg. Let's reach it and go under. Good. Picking your feet up. Now let's go over. Good. And again, with the right, you're going under and then over. Remember, when you go over, you have to pick both feet up. and over. One more time, reach out, come down, rock to the side, and step over. Good. Now we're going to reverse it, same side. We're going to lead with the right, go over, over, and under, and over, over, under. Yep. And over, pick that foot up and under. Good. Over, over, and under. Over, over, and under. Good. Let's march it out a little bit. And breathe. We're going to do the same thing going to the left. So leading with that left leg this time. Let's start under, reach out, crouch down. Your hips are back. And then step over and over. And again, under, step over, lifting both feet. Don't forget, you can't lift just one leg. You've got to lift them both. Last one. Now let's switch. Go over, over, and under. And over, over, and then under. Good. And over, over, under, and last one. Nice job. March it out. Deep breath in and out. Stand up straight, posture check, ears over your shoulders. Pick your feet up off the ground and move those arms. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Again, deep breath in and out. All right. Let's roll those shoulders back. Good, and let's take it a bit wider, get those arms moving, backwards. So give those shoulder blades a little squeeze. Good, and take it up to the ceiling, reaching, reaching, and now bring it down and back, palms forward, and again, let's lift it up, and down and back, squeeze those back muscles together. And up, down and back, squeeze, palms forward. One more time, and down. Good. I'm just checking to see what Jen said. And let's get that, get those hands around the wrists. And the other direction. Spread your fingers, make a fist, flick it out. Flick it out, make a fist, flick it out. One more time. Good, and shake. And just kind of shake everything out in that upper body. And let's drop that left ear down if you want. Take your hands behind you, keeping your shoulders down. Nose is forward. Now we're going to go ahead and turn so that the nose is facing the floor. And now turn so that your nose is facing up to the ceiling, but your head is still dropped to the left. Good. Bring it back to center and up. Do the same thing on the other side. Just drop your ear down. Nose starts forward, pointing straight ahead. Now turn and look at the floor. And let's turn and look at the ceiling. and bring it back and up. Good. Again, shake it out and take that left leg out, point and flex. Stand up straight. Don't let your body slump down. Stand up nice and straight. Hold on to the chair if you need to for a little bit of balance. You can just put one finger on the chair and circle that foot around the ankle. Make a big circle with your big toe and the other direction. Good. And switch, point and flex. And circle, stand up straight, pull up. Think of pulling up from your sides and circle the other direction. So those of you who are into the classical stretch, it's always about pulling up. It's about lengthening. And shake it out again. Good. One more deep breath in and out. All right. If you want, you can get right behind your chair. We're going to go into some plie squats. And then we're going to do some heel raises while we're down here. So legs are wide. Toes are slightly turned out. And remember that you want your knees to follow your toes. So the knees should always go over the laces. Your knees should not be in, all right? So legs should be wide. Preferably your legs are wider than your hips. So take a big step out, turn your feet out, and we're going to sit down and press those legs open. Now come up, squeeze your glutes, push your feet into the floor. Let's go down again. Go down, pressing open if you want. You can use your hands to make sure that your knees stay tracking over your feet. Going down and come up. Squeeze those glutes. Keep your heels down and come up. And breathe. Abs tight right here. And down. Let's take it up a little bit faster. 6 more. Knees out. 6. 5. Press it out. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Come back down. We're going to hold right here. Abs are tight. Start with your right foot. Lift your heel and down. Now the other. Good. And again. And lift. And up. Good. 1 more on each side. Now, again, keep your legs open. We're going to do 8 together. Ready? Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And come up. Bring it in. Woo. Shake it out a little bit. Deep breath in. All right, let's get your band. And we're going to put the band behind the back. Palms are forward. Now, if you have some shoulder limitations, restrictions, that it's hard for you to grab the band back here and do pulls, then go ahead and bring it around in the front, okay? So you can do whichever is good for you. Make sure that there is no slack in the band, so it should not be slack in the middle. Should be a little tension. And when you bring your hands back, I want you keeping tension on that band. Don't snap it back and let it go loose. We bring it back with control. Palms forward, shoulders down, chest lifted. Pull it out. Good. Bring it back with control. So notice that my hands are not coming all the way back together behind my back. I'm keeping tension on that band. Bring it back. So you really got to use those back muscles for this. Again, if If you need to, you can bring the band out in front. So if this bothers you, this position, 5 more. 5, make sure shoulders are dropped. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Woo. Shake it out a little bit. All right. Okay, let's come around to the chair. It's time for the chair. Get my ball out of here. And let's sit down slowly. And we're going to get our band. Sit on the edge of your seat. Legs are going to be out in front. And we're going to put the band underneath the feet. And we're going to switch hands. So you're going to take the band on the right side into your left hand and the one on the left into your right hand. So pulling with your left, you're just going to, across to the side, you're going to pull that band to the left side. All right, you're just going to hold it here. Now what I'd like you to do is not use the chair arms to help. I want you to hold your arm out on its own, okay? Now, you're going to take your right hand and we're going to do a row. So you're going to squeeze those back muscles, but now you're going to rotate. You got to turn your shoulders. So turn your shoulders, turn your head. Don't keep your head forward. Turn the head and the shoulders. You're going to feel it in that core. And pull. And breathe. Five more. 5, 4, 3. Make sure your left arm is up and off that chair arm. 2, 1. Good. Now hold the band in your right hand. Same thing that we did with the left. If you want, you can take one over the other. Ready? Squeeze your back muscles and rotate. Good. Turn your shoulders. And turn. Pull that elbow back. And breathe. And we have 4 more. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Woo, okay. All right, let's take the band off. And let's use our ball for some hamstrings. Let's put the ball against the chair leg and put your left heel against the ball. Make sure your foot is about 1 inch off the floor so your foot can move easier. Ready? Sitting up straight, arms tucked in off the chair arm, and push and relax. And push and relax. Push and relax. So you should feel those muscles in the back of your upper leg engage. Push and relax. And push, relax. Push, relax. Push, relax. Push, relax. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Good. And let's switch sides. Same thing. Sitting up straight, Abs engaged, heel against the ball, foot about a foot off the floor, an inch off the floor, and push, and relax, and push, and relax, and push, and relax, and push, relax, push, relax. Check your posture, sit up straight. Good, 6 more, and 6, relax, and 5, relax, 4, relax, 3, relax, 2, relax, and 1. Good. All right. Let's go ahead and put the ball between the knees, and let's get a little back stretch, and then we're going to stretch out our hamstrings a little bit, okay, since we just worked them. Sit up straight, and if you want, you can put your hands at your ears, pull those elbows open a bit more. So we don't want our elbows pointing forward, we want them out to the side. That helps open up that chest. Deep breath in, exhale, turn to the right, and pull those elbows open. Now, if this bothers you again, you don't have to have your hands up here. And inhale back to center. Good. And exhale to the left. Open those elbows a little wider, at least the one on the right. Good. Inhale to center and exhale to the right. Opening up that left elbow, pulling that left elbow open a little bit more. And inhale, and last one, exhale, open or pull that right elbow open more. And back to center. Good. And roll it out. And let's put the ball down for now. And let's just put our right leg out. We'll do the strap later. Sit up straight. Pull your toes towards you. Deep breath in. Exhale, and with both hands, you're going to reach for the toes. Make sure your abs are nice and tight. Your back is neutral. You're hinging at the hips. You're not just bending forward. You want to sit up straight and hinge and come forward, reaching for the toes. And breathe. Keep pulling your toes towards you. Good. And relax. And let's get your other leg out. Toes up to the ceiling. Pull those toes towards you. Feel that stretch in the calf. Deep breath in. And exhale. And let's come and reach for the toes with both hands. Pull your toes towards you. Don't forget to continue to pull your toes. And relax. Good. Kind of shake it out a little bit. And let's get ready to stand. We're going to use the ball. When we stand, we're going to press it up overhead. Now, if you need to use the chair for standing, then don't worry about using the ball. You can also just keep the ball between your knees. All right? Sitting on the edge of our seat, we're going to come up and lift. Good. And lift. We're halfway. Two more. 1 and 2. Good. So you can put your ball down. I'm just going to adjust this real quick. And let's get your band. We're going to do another upper body exercise. So let's take the band up. Make sure you're holding it in front of you, not straight up like this. You want it a little bit in front of your ears. Drop your shoulders. So shoulders should be down in their pockets. Now, we're not going to bend the elbow. We're going to keep the arm straight. We're going to start with that right arm and really pull it down all the way. So you may feel a nice little, you might feel the work being done in your side. Squeeze that back muscle as well. So get that whole right side working to pull this down. It's not just about the arm. It's getting your obliques, your core, your back, all into the movement. 6 more. And 6. Arms stay straight. And 5. And 4. And 3. Now, if you have any shoulder limitations, just move your shoulder where you can. Good. Let's do the other side. Here we go. Right into it. And pull it down. And squeeze. Again, get your mind in touch with your body. So use your brain and say, okay, back muscles, let's work right here. Let's pull. 6 more. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And pull. So that arm up here is that anchor. It's getting a lot of isometric work there, which just means that your muscle is neither contracting, so think of a bicep curl. When you contract, it gets shorter, or lengthening. It just stays the same and there's tension on it, okay? All right, let's get behind our chair just in case you need that. We're gonna do some figure 8s with our, just to kind of open up our hip, clean out that hip area. So lifting that left knee, you're going to take it in. Now, if you have any limitations here, make the movement smaller or do what you can. And then we're going to go out, making a figure 8. Now, your modification is to do gate openers, just taking your leg out to the side. Okay, so if you have any limitations as far as hip replacement, you can just do the openers. Otherwise, if you can, try the figure 8. So you're kind of leading with the knee. Lift that knee up. Good. I lost count. Let's do one more. Good. Ooh, shake it out. So we're going to do the other one. If you need to, you can go the other side. Same thing. Lift that knee up and in and out. Good. Good. Breathe. 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Woo. Okay. Hips should feel a little bit open here. We're going to take our feet a little bit wider, maybe about hip width apart. We're going to go down into a squat, and we're going to hold. So make sure that your hips are back, your knees are forward, your abs are tight. Now, we're going to have all our weight, shifting our weight over to the right leg. Take that left leg, and we're going to point in front, point to the side, point and back. And again, front, side, back, front, side, back. Make sure you're stabilizing and you are keeping your right knee over the laces. And your hip is back, abs are tight. Point, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back. Let's do one more. Forward, side, back. Good. Stand up. Whew. Deep breath in and out. All right, we're going to do the other side now. Same thing. Feet hip width apart. Come down. Shift your weight over so you're on that left leg. Check your alignment. Your shoulder, your hip, your knee, and foot are all in one line. And let's point in the front, side, back, forward, side, back, forward, side, back. Good. Forward, side, back. Try to stabilize on this leg. Keep that knee over your laces. Forward, side, back. 3 more. Forward, side, back. Forward, side, back. Last one. Forward, side, back. And come up. Woo. So you may feel, I felt a difference between the 2 legs as far as which one was stronger and more stable. So you may have as well, and that's perfectly normal, and that's why we do things with one leg a lot. Excuse me. Okay, let's start stretching it out a little bit. So get near you can get to your chair, you can keep your feet on the ground, and we're going to take a big step back with that right leg. You can also put your left foot up on the chair, right leg back behind you. Check your right foot, make sure your toes are all going forward. We want them forward, and we're going to push that right heel down into the ground. Make sure you're hinged forward at the hips. So even in this position, pushing that heel down, unhinging forward, abs are tight, back is straight. Keep your chest lifted and feel the stretch in the calf muscle. Good. Now bring your body straight up and push that back hip forward. So on the floor, you're up nice and straight and pushing forward. Notice that my knee does not go past the tops of my toes. And the knee is right over those laces, always. We always want to be kind to our knees. So make sure the knees are in good alignment with your foot. Now you can take your right arm up and bend to the side. Keep pushing forward through that back hip. So it'll look like this, pushing forward, and then bending to the side. Get a nice deep stretch in the front of the hip flexors. Good. Now you're just going to sit back on that back hip, on that right hip. Lift your toes up to the ceiling and breathe. Good. Let's bring it down because we're going to do a longer stretch for those hamstrings. Tuck your right foot behind the left. Round your hip towards the floor. Push it to the floor, and you can just lean to the side or take your arm over. Your arm over, you are going to feel you're gonna get a deeper stretch. You're gonna really feel it into this hip. Good, and come on up. All right, let's switch. So you're gonna step back with that left leg. Toes are all going forward, heel on the ground. You can also put your right foot up on the chair and push down. And breathe. Make sure you're hinging forward, abs are tight. And now let's bring your body up nice and straight. Push that back hip forward. Push. Remember, you want to feel that stretch in the front of the hips. If you're not, are you going far enough? And make sure that you've got your stance is wide enough that you're not pushing this right knee past the tops of your toes. You can raise that left arm and bend towards the right, continuing to push forward. So this is what it looks like. Good, and come on up. And then you can just sit back a little bit onto that hip, quick little stretch here. And come up, tuck your left foot behind the right, and you can take your arm over, push your hip to the floor at the same time. And really bring that arm overhead. You're gonna get that stretch down the side into this hip. And relax. Good. All right, let's come around to the chair. And we're going to do a 10-second sit. We haven't done that in a while. So we're going to sit down slowly, and then we'll stop at some point, and you have to hold for 10 seconds. So ready? Hips back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold here for 10, 9, abs tight. 8, 7, breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's 3, 2, 1. You should be right at the chair, sitting right on the edge of the seat. Take a deep breath in and out. And let's take our left leg out in front. And pull those toes up. Put the strap underneath the ball of the foot and pull those toes towards you. So if some of you watched the sciatica program yesterday, a lot of the stretches that we do help that. So I don't know if you've ever noticed after we've stretched, if you feel a little bit better. So a lot of them are the same. Sit up nice and straight, deep breath in, exhale, and let's reach with our left hand. Keep pulling your toes towards you. And come on up and just release that tension a little bit. Take it back out, pull your toes towards you. And sit up straight, deep breath in. And exhale, and let's come. Reaching with the right hand anywhere on the side of the leg. So you may feel this in the hip, in the glute. You feel it in the lower back, all three. And come on up. Now let's use the strap and bring that knee up or that ankle up onto the thigh. Here's our figure 4, because it does look like a 4 or backward 4. And sit up straight. You can use your elbow to gently press down. And then slightly hinge forward, leading with the chest, if you want that kind of deeper stretch. Now remember, you can keep your leg down here a little bit lower, and breathe. Good, cross this all the way over. And let's turn in our chair. Sitting up straight, shoulders are down. And back to center. Now, before we uncross our legs, let's grab this knee and take it in towards our shoulder. Excuse me. Take it into the shoulder. Actually, let's take it to the opposite shoulder. So left knee to the right shoulder. Again, you may feel a nice little stretch in the glute and hip area. Good. All right, let's switch legs. And let's put this under the foot. Got allergy season coming up here. Pull those toes towards you. Sit up straight. And deep breath in. Exhale, reach with the right hand for the toes. Keep pulling your toes towards you. And let's relax and release the tension. And take it out. Pull the toes towards you. Sit up straight. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach with the left hand anywhere for the outside of the leg. And relax. Let's take that leg, ankle up. Sorry. I'm going to sit on my wire here. All right. Elbow on the leg, and you can gently press down. You can also just press with your hand. And then hinge slightly forward, leading with the chest. So you're keeping your head and eyes up. We're not just bending forward like this. We're hinging forward. That's what really gets the stretches. It's when you're able to keep your back neutral, hinging at the hips versus bending the back. Good, and let's cross it over and sit up straight and turn and look over our right shoulder. Shoulders are dropped. Sitting up nice and straight, using our abdominal muscles, our core to hold us up. And come back to center. And let's take this knee in towards the left shoulder. Good. And let's come up, get those legs down, and let's open them up. Stay on the edge of the seat. And let's cross our arms. Sit up straight and take a deep breath in. And exhale, hinge forward. Abs tight. Inhale up, pulling up from your belly. And exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. And one more time, exhale down. Inhale up and exhale. Good. Let's give ourselves a big hug. Let's take the left arm over the right. Walk your fingers back a little bit more and round it down just a bit. Take those arms wide, drop your shoulders, lift your chest, and pull your arms behind you. Spread your fingers. And take that right arm over the left. Walk your fingers back and round it down. Stretching out the back. Take those arms wide and lift that chest. Spread your fingers. And extend those arms. Feel the tension. Feel the stretch down the arms. Going across the chest. And relax. And let's sit up nice and straight. Keep the shoulders down. Deep breath in through the nose and out. And again, deep breath in and exhale. And one more time, deep breath in and exhale. And thank you for being here with me. Have a great day.